I started taking guitar lessons when I was probably in 7th grade. There was a couple bands that I sort of played in but resisted like joining, because I guess in hindsight I didn't have quite a sense that that was where I belonged. I think the guitar, like hearing older people, like an Elvis Costello type, he had This Year's Model record, and then I had like this whole extra disc of all these B-sides, and they were just vocal and guitar demos. And that left such a strong impression on me. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I'm a much better singer than guitar player. But I think that, listening to him then kind of made me realize, like, oh, I don't have to be the fastest, most agile player. What I want to do is, put chords together, have them sound good, and have it, have the style be there. There's a part of me that I almost want to be like a lead guitar player. I would love to just be playing guitar and have my palette of tones to work with and be cranking some fuzz and just be, But I think I have to always kind of look at what I'm doing, from recording, writing to performing, and go like, don't try to do so much that you're not just playing and performing it. Like, I feel like if I'm sitting down by myself playing guitar, I can do some cool things. But if I'm performing, it's so like, it feels very like, visceral to me. And I don't play well, but I play like, aggressive. And if I'm trying to fiddle on something, I probably won't make it. But if I'm playing rhythmically, I can pull it off. Ideally, performance is like, it's about transcending where you are and having the music do that, and the emoting to the audience do that. And I think, I think actually with the Telecaster that it almost is like the first guitar that I'm not thinking about the guitar. As I'm playing it, it feels just right, down to like, the size of the neck and the space between strings, and just, there's nothing extra. I've tried playing kind of old, beat up vintage guitars that are harder to play. I've played, newer, cleaner guitars. Something about that setup is just, there's no thinking going on. It's just performing, and it feels so good. A Telecaster can be enough things that I need it to be. And I can, throw a little reverb, a little delay, and do so many of our songs in a way that just works for everything. I'll be alright, I can just see you. Doing a brand new band, there's a lot of like people would like, how would you give yourself a genre, or how would you describe yourself? And we had. And I would kind of say, like, we're like kind of like a soul punk band, providing an energy that, and a soulfulness and a sort of a minimalism thing that I guess in some ways, is essential to how our songs work. I think that runs throughout, most of the bands that we've always been inspired by, like Velvet Underground to Curtis Mayfield kind of guy. Like, there's not a ton of soloing or playing happen. It's more like, it's always like serve the song and have it, be this mix of something beautiful and something sort of ugly. Every piece of music has a different thing that you need to do with it. So my purpose is usually finding that sweet spot, to do something kind of softer and soulful. I think for us, it was the realization of like, we're a rock and roll band, and that's really who we want to be. We want to have a lot of textures. We want to really, progress in the sound of a recording. In some ways, it took us years to be totally comfortable knowing like, our job is to go out there like and be like the most like kick-ass rock band that we can be. I'm Nathan Willett, and I sing and play guitar in Cold War Kids.